Hello everyone out there. It is Amanda. Welcome to my channel, Amanda Random. And I finally got around to taping a new flip through of my second Fauxbonichi, and I'm kind of far behind as far as catching up on these videos, because obviously I have all of this to show you guys. Plus, I have a book over here that's already filled I need to show you guys. And I'm starting on a new book under here. So I have Fauxbonichis all over the place, and I want to try to hurry up and do a quick flip through with some of you guys. If you're interested in watching, stay tuned and I will show you a flip through of my Fauxbonichi for September. Alright guys, first off I just put this little tab and this September with some washi tape, and I always usually try to print out a little September or monthly calendar when I start my pages. And this girl right here actually came from one of Jazzy's, her birthday was August 31st, so this was actually from one of her, I'm thinking it came off of one of her presents, one of her dolls that she got, and I could not bear to just throw it out, so I cut her out and I popped her right in here on this page, and I just thought she was so cute. And that is how I started off my September. September 1st means that it is the first day of school for my kids. And if I remember correctly, they were amazing. They were up, they were ready. There's little Jazzy and Avery. And if you flip it over, I put this cute little saying about family, rules, and how proud I was of them, because Avery started 5th grade with Mrs. Hanton and Jasmine started 1st grade with Mrs. Neisler. Then I just talked about how I couldn't be any more blessed, and there's me and my babies right there. That is my oldest, Parker, and then Avery and Jazzy, and Parker does homeschooling, so he was starting his 11th grade. And then we go over here to Friday, and I put that the second day of school, and the kids did super amazing again. I don't want to read everything to you guys, because some days I get really extra doodly, some days I just jot a lot down, some days I just scribble. So basically I just want to show you kind of the page, and it just talks here how my aunt is retired now, and she decided she was going to walk every morning to my house and walk with the kids to school. And there is a mom selfie, and this was printed on my Canon selfie printer, and I love it, love it, love it for Fauxbonichis. And now, like you can see in this page, I wonder if I hold it up if that's a little better. This was Saturday, September 3rd, and Sunday, September 4th, and I must have just been in a mood this day, and I did some crazy little doodles, and I just wrote, I need me time, I never get it, and I deserve it, I don't ask for much, but when I do, no one listens anyway. So yes, indeed, it was one of those days. I obviously felt like this crazy little toad, and then I just did some doodles, and I need to get lit with a little match, meaning I must have wanted to get drunk, which I never ever do anymore, so don't judge me. And then over here on Sunday, I put how my husband had did a rib tattoo this morning. I decided to go and pick up Janelle, and we went and did a Walmart run, and that is just one of my really close friends. And then I did some more doodles, and I must have been feeling a little better here at the end. And up here I put that it was 81 degrees. And you know what? I used to be really upset with like leaving a lot of the white showing on pages. And then, sorry if you guys can hear my dogs barking in the background. But after a while, I seriously got to the point where I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm not going to let the white bother me. I don't need to fill in every inch of every page. So I kind of started being able to give up a little bit of that control freak in me and wanting to fill everything. And I was just like, you know what? No, this is what I put. This is what I'm leaving. That's what it was. And then on this page is my lovely little Jazzy, and this was Monday the 5th. And there was no school this day because it was Labor Day. And in here, I have this little picture that I made into a tip-in. And then there's me and Miss Jasmine Jane. And then I put on here that my YouTube channel had hit 300 subscribers this day. I have a giveaway video posted, and I chose a winner at random. And I couldn't wait to send it out. I was so happy. And then I put in here how I was missing my baby girl, and I'm having issues with her being 6 years old now. I remember her birth like it was yesterday, and I was just having a little mommy jazzy meltdown moment because, you know, she started school again and left me, and, you know, she was my Dollar Tree girl and my shopping partner, and everyone and all the parents out there would be like, yeah, school starts. And I would be like, no, I don't want my babies to leave me. I don't know, I'm weird. Then we got Tuesday, the 6th of September. It was 80 degrees. I had some blood sugars up there. Later on, it went down to 78 degrees and started raining. And I drew this little girl with these really cool metallic kind of paints. Don't judge my artwork. And I just wrote about some storms. I was babysitting for my cousin's son that day. And I just kind of wrote about how I wanted to go away and go do some things and see some new things. And I put a picture of myself there. And then down here, I just did some stickers. And then over here is September 7th. And I did blood sugars and 81 degrees. I took this picture of Brighton. And he was just so darn cute and jazzy. This was her in the morning before school with her new glasses. And then I just wrote in here about how I was so happy because the kids have been doing so great in the morning. And I knew it would not last because, believe me, it never does. And then over here, September 8th, I did a couple blood sugars, 82 degrees. I still had Brighton and Josie. And then I just did some doodles, life is art. And there is Brighton and little Miss Josie. And then I sit in here, I looked to see who was pulling in my driveway, and I realized, oh my god, it was my dad. I knew he was coming, but I didn't know he was coming today. My dad lives in Texas, and he surprised us and came up. Down here I put, a life spent making mistakes is not only more honorable, but more useful than a life spent doing nothing. And I super duper 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 love that quote. Here's a picture that I did of my baby, Jazzy. And then we have September 9th, rain. And here was Jazzy and Josie playing on the kitchen floor. I wrote how we ran to Alpaca. Got some stuff for the kids for school. Another picture of Mommy and Jazzy. And talked about how Rob had a bad day at work. Picture day at school. Over here was just this really cute, this was just a little card with this smiley face, and this was something from a different piece of cardstock, something that I had, and I couldn't also bear to throw that away, so I cut the smiley face guy out and put him on here with some washi and some of those little pieces of, I can't even remember where it's from. And then I added some stickers and just put this little guy right here in the middle. And on the back, I printed out some things that just say, try new things and enjoy today. Watching Ken and Melissa's house and animals, so I was house sitting that week. They have a kitty, and I love that kitty so much. He is so big and fluffy. And she had another cat named Luna and a puppy named Oliver, and I am their pet sitter when they go away. And there is a selfie. Yes, I do it. I am guilty. I have done the selfies. All right, this was September 10th, 75 degrees. Jazzy wasn't feeling good most of the night. Definitely going to be a long day. Went to Point, got a new fish, found a new Goodwill, and there is Mama rocking some new shades and Jazzy rocking shades, and we just put Shine Bright Like a Diamond because that had been Jazzy's new favorite song to sing with Mom. And then over here I just wrote about how, you know, we went all over in Stevens Point, and I don't know if you guys can see real well because these pictures turned out really blurry, but that was our new fish that we got. And then I just put on there what to do on Sunday Fun Day tomorrow. So that was, you know, like some of these days I feel bad and I feel like, okay, I should go in and color and use some crayons and use some paint and use some, and then like I said, I tell myself, it's done. You feel like it's done, it's done. Whatever. So I'm getting used to just leaving them. Not every day has to be a big masterpiece or anything. So yeah, I'm getting over it. September 11th, obviously my blood sugars I was just not dealing with this day. Apparently I was in a bad mood and had a bad attitude. And then on this page is some of that metallic water colors, and I had put that down. There's a picture of my puppies, Cleo and Nikita. Another selfie from the selfie queen. I love my life, I love my life, I love my blessings I've been giving, I love my family, animals, I have so much to love and give and much love that surrounds me, but yet this anxiety and depression can drive you into tears. I don't get it, I have so much, I'm truly blessed. I remember days of 100% pure happiness, I remember days of 100% pure torture. I wish I could forget those days. Hiding from those memories never works for me. So this was a bad day. Quite obviously, I was not feeling it this day, and I don't know if anyone can relate, but I definitely can. And like I said, if you don't like some of the profanity and things like that, I'm sorry, but in the end, this is my book, my thoughts, and what I put in here is just what I put in here. So I did put in these little tip-ins, and this one says, fill your heart with what's important. And I just put now and then, and these were some cute little things that I had seen, so I cut them out, I think of a magazine, and I just had to put them in here on a piece of paper with some washi. And when you open it up, Jazzy had made me this, and she drew me a rainbow and wrote love you with my stickers. And over here I put, Jazzy gave me a rainbow she drew. She said, I know you're not having a great day, Mom. I knew you needed a rainbow. This girl never ever gives me a reason to cry. She only brings me rainbows. She's the best. Yeah. So, you know, those are the things like I don't understand. So many things to be blessed with, so many things to be proud of, and yet you still have days like this, and you don't understand why. So, I put this little quote in here from Word Porn, and that is on Facebook site, and it says, she has moments when she seems stable, but then so does nitroglycerin. Love that. This was some pictures of our saltwater tank and our fishies, and I put in there, just keep swimming. And this is September 12th, a Monday, and I just put, yay, it's Monday. I missed the days of homework and studying. What? Did I really just write that? I loved and hated school. And there is little Miss Jasmine Jane, hard at work at her schoolwork. And there's silly Josie, always being crazy. And then I just put the words to my song on here because it's one of my favorite songs, and it's Just Another Manic Monday. And that's all of that on the side. And then in my new dollar ring from the mailbox today, thank you AliExpress. And that's just a cheapo knockoff ring that I like to wear when we go out so I don't lose my real diamond. So I thought it was really cool, so I just doodled on this page, put some random stuff on there. And then we get to Tuesday, the 13th of September. It was 80 degrees. There are the girls playing after school. I had Josie. Andy has school on Tuesdays now, so I have her all day long. Tablet time, giggles, and a clean floor. and some more little friend stickers, and then there's a Mom and Jazz, of course. And then over here I put Dream Big, and these were just some images that I really liked, so I printed them with my selfie printer. And then this is my sister-in-law, my niece Ireland, and my brother. That's little I. And I said that I had went to my mom's after 4, and Justin and the whole crew were there, and I just put how happy I am about the man that my brother's become and his little family, and how it represents true love, and I'm just so glad that he found that in his life. This was Wednesday the 14th, and this was surgery day for my husband. He was having a hernia repaired, and oh good lord, yeah, high stress levels and nerves faux show. So I actually brought this with me that day because I thought it would keep my mind occupied. Oh, I remember this day. My friend all day long was this stupid little screen. I stared at this TV for hours and hours waiting for Rob to get out, and it has his little number up there. My alarm was set for 5 a.m. at surgery day. Here we go. And this was me saying my I'm bored and I'm worried face. What's taking so long? Because I was waiting and waiting forever. This was the waiting room I was in, and it was so boring. There was nobody to talk to. It was getting kind of crazy. And then I stumbled upon this little thing called coffee. I am not a coffee drinker. However, a nurse came out into the waiting room, and over in the side of the waiting room, there was a little coffee table filled with coffee she had brought out. And while I was waiting, I decided I've drank a pot of coffee. Waiting, never drink coffee. I have nothing else to do, though. I have a coffee buzz. I can't stop pacing. I'm talking to the pictures on the walls. Oh my god, I hope Rob's okay. I had the biggest coffee crazy high ever. I found some weights on this counter in there, and I just started pacing and walking with these stupid little hand weights. I look like a total cray-cray person, I'm sure. And this right here was the little Theta Care thing that I got with the patient's name and his number on there. And that's the number that told me when he got into pre-op and this and this and this. And it was horrible. It was a long, horrible day of waiting. It took forever. I put a little I love you to the moon and back sticker on here. Enough is enough. What is going on? It was supposed to only take like a half an hour, and it ended up taking a couple hours because his hernia was so bad and so big. They had to use so much to repair it. And like I said, I never drink coffee, and I was going crazy on coffee. I drank an entire pot of coffee. I will never do it again. I will never do it again. But anyway, finally the patient was home. He was not happy and he was so sore. But thank God everything went okay and he was in and out. So that was this day. And then we go to Thursday, September 15th. YouTube's up to 319 subscribers and over 20,000 views. This is the Harvest Moon Mayor. I think I was playing Harvest Moon with my kid that day. And then this is also a Harvest Moon. Aim for the moon. If you miss, you may hit a star. A little quote. After recovery isn't going so well for Rob, he's in a lot of pain, and there's nothing I can do for him, and that's the worst feeling ever. You guys, everybody knows that feeling. And this was Friday, September 16th. Did some blood sugars. I went and played Pokemon Go, got to level 22. Filling up my Pokédex like a boss. And then I put this little cute quote in here, don't look back, you're not going that way. Printed out a little Pokemon Go. And this day, Jasmine and my niece Ireland were little skater chicks. I don't know if you can see in the picture, but they were playing on my son's skateboard. And I did a little doodle down here of this girl, and I just put, can you see me? The real me. So that was this day. And over here, Saturday the 17th, I did some just crazy crayons, and it was Horse and Buggy Days weekend in my town. My memory was the shaving cream wars that we had when we were little during the Horse and Buggy Days. There was horse rides, hay rides, and kissing boys. Oh yeah, I was that girl. Anyway, moving on. They all went up to the parade and watched the Horse and Buggy Day parade. And I put some more little quotes in here. Wrote about what we all did that day. And Rob's not doing much better with everything healing. He had another checkup to go to, but he was in so much pain still. Hernia surgeries suck. This was Sunday the 18th, and it's Sunday. Yeah, sure, whatever. Trying to be positive when I feel so negative is hard. So I put in some cute pictures of dancing in the rain, and I wrote the little dance in the rain quote. And then my pretty girls, and I had me and Jazzy and my goddaughter, Emily K. And then this was some more of that one thing I told you guys that I cut that out of, and I really don't even know what it was, but... And these pages I absolutely hate, but whatever. Monday the 19th of September was obviously another bad day. You can see I just kind of went a little off there, giving up, annoyed, blah, bored, why me, sick of it, irritated, done, need sleep, breaking down, just another effed up Monday. Bad blood sugars, Jazzy's sick again, my dog chewed up a package that the mailman left. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. I got Happy Mail, and they left it out on my front porch, and my dog was out there, and she chewed the whole bag up, and when I looked outside, all of my Happy Mail was littered across the front of my yard. Thank God nothing was really wrecked. Tuesday the 20th of September, my memory was starry skies of camping in Lodi. I was just thinking about that, and that's our favorite place to camp. Early Josie Day, she was here at like 6:30, 6:45 until 4, and apparently I felt like I was drowning, so I did a little stick figures and said, "Save me." But first, adventure. There is a little Snapchat picture of me with the cute little owl that I did from a stamp, and I will have this cup one day. I know this is so horrible. I will not even read it out loud, but I don't know what it is. It was just funny. My cousin had... Long story. I don't even want to go into it because I don't need a bunch of haters out there telling me I'm horrible, but it was funny, and I put it in here. Another page I do not like, but oh well. Wednesday, September 21st. I just kind of went crazy on this. I don't know. Sometimes I think it's like aggression coming out, and then I hate it, and I don't care. It's just a doodle, so what do I care? Yeah. Having Avery's birthday party tomorrow because Rob has Donnie's wedding all weekend. We had to run to Appleton. We went to the Dollar Tree. We went to Shields. We went to U.S. Cellular. And then in here was something that my baby made me, little Mr. Avery. And I put some stickers on it and opened it up, and there's these cute pictures of his hands, and I had to keep this. I gotta read this to you guys. It says, "My favorite part of me is my hands because I can catch footballs and baseball. I need my hands or I would never be able to hold hands with my mom. I need my hands or I would not be able to read because I could not flip the pages. My hands are the best part of me." His teacher wrote me and told me that this was his project that he did. And I was just like, please, can I have this? I need this. I need this so much. Like, come on. That's just, I don't know. That touched my heart deeply, and I love that little man. He is so special. So this was his early birthday party, and there he was, little Mr. Avery, opening up some birthday presents and having some cake. Thursday the 22nd, I put on here Avery's birthday party tonight at Grandma's house, having old-fashioned spaghetti for supper and then cake and gifts. That is a picture I did of Avery. And here's just a list of some of the things he got this day on his birthday. Oh yeah, this is when his early gift was Enya. So we got our guinea pig. And over here is Friday, September 23rd, and it was Rummage-a-Rama this weekend. I didn't have Josie, so we kind of went rummaging. I did a little kind of crazy little sketch of some trees with the leaves falling. And then September 24th, more rummaging this morning. 2 new kitchen chairs. I found some Nike sweatshirts. Jazzy found a Barbie caravan. I got a bunch of washi tape. Blah, blah, blah. And then I put a little picture in here that I did of a pumpkin. And I put in here that it's pumpkin everything. It's that time of the year. A little selfie of me in my Walking Dead shirt. Gotta love the Walking Dead. This was just a random A that I drew. I can't remember if it was part of our Fauxbonichi group where we were doing certain things on certain days. I'm pretty sure it is. And I just did a big, crazy A. And then Manda for my name. I put some pictures of me and Little Miss Zocat on here. And this was Sunday, September 25th. And then we have Monday the 26th, which was Avery's actual birthday, and he turned 11. So we just did some doodles and some, these were actually the outline parts that were left of some stickers, and I just threw them on there. We had old-fashioned spaghetti again because my son is crazy about that and just loves it. And then on here, which is really weird, I don't know why I put pictures of Zoe on this day, because we really didn't get her until this day right here. September 27th, crazy day to just wake up and decide I needed a pet kitty. But that's exactly what happened. Yep, that's me. And the reason this is on here is because this is one of my husband and mine favorite shows, and it is Firefly, and that is Mel, and that is Zoe, and we love Zoe. I love Zoe. She's like this badass kind of take no crap kind of woman that's always in charge, and she's got her head on straight, you know. So I love her in this show, Firefly, and I printed out this cute little Zoe. And even Rob's hooked because look at the little kitty sleeping on his shoulder. Pound smitten for this kitten. Best show ever. And here's me with little Miss Zoe. We were going to name her Inara, Zoe, Saffron, or Serenity. And we went with Zoe because it just fit her. And this is seriously what I did. I just went up, I found a cat online that I had been looking at, and she was just this tiny little baby, and this lady's like, I need to get her a home, and I couldn't take it anymore, and my husband does not like cats, and I went and just did it anyway. I just needed to do something crazy, and I guess that was going to be it. So, yep, that was our little Miss Zoe, and as soon as my husband seen her, he was not happy. But as soon as Zocat went and slept on his shoulder while he was playing games, yep, I won. I won that one, ladies and gentlemen. I won. And then right here is this little tip-in that I put in with this cute little kitty. And I wrote Zoe on there and put some stickers and washi. I love Zoe. Put a couple little stickers. And then the 28th over here. Memory, I remember that I hated Rob when he worked. I didn't hate Rob. I hated when Rob worked second and third shift because it was just the worst ever. I don't know what had me thinking about it this day, but it was horrible when being home at night and things like that and not having him around. It was just crazy. This was my fat-tabulous day. This big butt needs to go for a run, so I shall. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and ugh. Rob doesn't work until 2 today, so that's weird, but he's got to train some new kid to cook. At least he's getting some hours. He is a head cooker at Wolt Cheese here in Wisconsin. Cozy Nice Inn, screaming for my boys, the Blackhawks. It was Blackhawks versus the Penguins. God, I hate the Penguins. Anyway, so that was the 28th. Over here was Thursday, the 29th. Spent all morning snuggling my kitty. Got up and took a hot bath. Parker came home. He played with the kitty. And then me and Parker ended up sitting home and watching MTV's Rivals 3. Oh my God. It was like the challenge. And we got like totally obsessed with it and started just sitting there and watching it and watching it and watching it. And that's my little Miss Zocat sleeping on me. And then in here I put a picture of the Shallows. And then I put on my own little Sharky Poo on there. And this was a movie that we watched. Oh my god, I loved it. I loved it. And I just put some stuff on the back. My memory is the new kitty makes me remember Tweak, our Sumner House kitty, and that was just a little kitten that I had when I had moved out and ended up giving her to a little farmhouse lady who said she lived a long, happy life and had lots of babies. And this is where I just say Missy Cook gave us the voodoo code so that we could download the movie, and it was awesome. It was seriously awesome. I loved it. Gotta express some love for my hockey boys. Blackhawks. We are crazy, crazy Blackhawks fans in this house. So yeah, you will see a lot of that. And over here we have Friday the 30th and some random babbling and things like that. Cool mom status. Let the kids stay home from school today just for no reason other than a reward for them doing so amazing and getting up in the morning and having no late assignments. So I was a bad mom, but I was a good mom because I let them stay home and we partied together all day. And I put a picture of this girl on here, little Barbie, and wrote, "Come on, Barbie, let's go party." I drew a cell phone because I had set up Todd's new cell phone because he finally got a actual smartphone, so that was interesting to show him. And on this page, I have this little goodnight stars, goodnight air, goodnight noises everywhere. And I turned it into a little pocket. And I painted this, I don't know if you guys can see this decent. I painted this moon and just some watercolors and then a white, where is it? No, I don't have it laying out here. But it's just a white gel pen that can write over the top. And then I just used some of that laminating cards from the Dollar Tree. And I laminated this that I painted and then put this cute little bow or ribbon, I guess, and tied it on there. And then it just says Goodnight Moon, and here's that little pocket that I made. I put on here that we had a shopping trip after Josie got picked up. We went to Appleton. Jazzy and Avery used their gift cards from their grandpa, and Jazzy got a Princess Elena of Avalor dress. And Avery got some games from GameStop. So that was just my cute little bookmark. I love it that I made. And we are on the last page. All right, guys. I'm sorry this took so long. My next one will start in October. I'm not sure if I'll do the whole flip through or not, but I just wanted to say if you made it this whole time with me, thank you for watching. We have lots more to go, so if you want to see the rest of this, stay tuned. I will have another flip through again. I'm sorry if this one wasn't as interesting, but I just gotta do what I gots to do. Mwah. Much love to all my randoms out there. Stay you, stay unique, stay random. Bye, guys.